Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yo, man, leave a like, leave a comment, follow your boy. Let's get right into it, man. Yo, I finally got done watching Bel-Air Season 4, Episode number 7. I'm sorry, you guys, it's taking a real long time. Again, it's the holidays, Christmas, New Year's coming up, and I got a gender reveal that's about to happen. But, hey, enough talking. You guys already know what we like to do here, man. I like to go through all the best moments, starting with number 5. Hands down, I gotta go to your boy, Will and Carlton. They picked the school, okay? Now, it was dope because, the previous episode, episode 6, we was wondering, okay, what school did they pick, you feel me? And it was nice to see that your boy Carlton, of all the character development that he's been going through, he picked Morehouse. And that is a HBC college or whatever, you feel me? So predominantly, well, if not predominantly, 100% all black, African-American. And that is dope because, you already know the arc that he went through, you feel me? I mean, he was kind of, people may call him an Uncle Tom or Oreo, you feel me? And now that, since Will being there with him throughout this whole journey, it just made him embrace, his culture, more people, just everything about himself, you know what I mean? And then Carlton became a character that I really, really greatly started to enjoy as the show progressed. Like at first, I couldn't stand his ass, but now I love him even more. And I just love the fact that he was on the whole Princeton route, but then he's like, you know what? Nah, he want to go to an all-black college, and I thought that was just dope. And then your boy Will got accepted to UPenn, an Ivy League school, and that's dope, man. That now he's doing basketball, and he's gonna have the whole business aspect of it too. So honestly, it was just incredible to see that they picked their own path. Cause that was the biggest thing. Nobody picked it for him. Will's mom didn't pick it for him. Freaking his pops, Marlon, Lou didn't pick it for him. Same thing with Carlton. Carlton didn't feel pressured to finally, follow down the path of what his pops wanted for him. It was just dope and it was just beautiful. Moment number 4, hands down, gotta go to, Carlton and Amira almost got married, okay? Crazy. It was just dope, you know what I mean? Because it was just cool to see their journey. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like, I was not feeling Amira last season. I did not like her. I thought she was crazy as hell, and I thought she was really, really bad for Carlton, which she really was. But honestly, I really greatly enjoyed her character this season. And honestly, I think she really was like really good for Carlton. You know what I mean? And the fact that, all the signs was pointing, like how she was saying, like, hey, she's very spiritual. Like, all the signs is pointing that we're going to be together forever. And, Carlton's like, yo, baby girl, hey, listen, girl, hey, I love you. You know what I'm saying? You the best thing that ever happened to me, girl. I mean, we're going to school up in Atlanta or Georgia. We're going to be around the corner from one another. Hey, you know what, girl? Hey, let's do this, right? So they pulled up at the chapel, you know what I'm saying? And then the fact that they almost got married, it's like, yo, they really finna go through with this. But ring, Carlton gets a phone call, which we're gonna get into a little bit later. But again, it was dope to see that, it literally almost happened. It was crazy moment for real. Moment number 3, hands down, gotta go to, Dominique gets arrested, okay? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared for your boy Geoffrey, dog, okay? Because it was looking like at the beginning of the episode that Geoffrey was gonna stay with the syndicate, man. Like, he wasn't answering Uncle Phil's calls. Uncle Phil telling Aviv, yo, you know what? Hey, he made his choice. I gotta do what I gotta do. I got a family to protect. And yo, he's going down with the syndicate. So when your boy Uncle Phil putting on this wire or whatever, I'm like, damn, bro, like, you gonna get caught, bro. Like any drug organization, they gonna freaking frisk you. They gonna check you, dog. But when Geoffrey pulled up, he's like, man, look, I got it or whatever. Geoffrey's looking hella nervous. So when he pulled up and he talking to Dominique and he pressing her about business, and she's like, yo, what's up with you? Like, why you so eager to talk about business? Before that, you was like, you feel me? You ain't want no parts of it. He's like, you know how you do this little thing? I'm trying to get a head start. And she's like, yo, take off the shirt. Take off the shirt. And I'm like, oh my God, bro. Because the last thing they showed us, he was wearing a wire. I'm like, oh Lord, this man finna get got, bro. But when he showed it, boom, he took it off. So he took it off camera, which thank the heavens he did that. So she's like, all right, hey, no harsh feelings. Here's the little flash drive with everything on it. Of course, they're gonna wrap this plot line up. We only got 2 episodes to go. So they done wrap this shit up real quick. But hey, He called the feds. Feds pulled up. Dominique was at that bar, and she was looking like, damn, like this motherfucker snitch. But it was crazy. You guys let me know, was that the same bar from the flashback that Geoffrey and Uncle Phil had that drink for, when they did that flashback or whatever? You guys let me know, because it kind of looked like it. But yeah, crazy moment for real. Moment number 2, hands down, gotta go to, Will and Lisa, they got into a fight. So now this is the whole last little senior get together thing or whatever. And then they was doing this thing called, I think, Smash Island, right? We get introduced to this girl early in the episode. I think her name is Deidre, if I'm not mistaken. I think her name is Deidre. You guys could let me know on that, right? But I ain't gonna lie, she pulled up and you could tell, she wants some Will Smith, right? She hella thirsty. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, she okay. But she's like, oh, look, we're going to go into UPenn together. I got a whole itinerary for us. Okay, like, hey, it's going to be so fun. It's going to be great. And Will's like, all right, I see you. Low-key, he was kind of looking at her, you feel me? So now they do this little game, Smash Island. So, it's like the one last time where other individuals could, like, pronounce their crush to each other. And you can see if there's, something that's going to happen, you feel me? So, of course, Deidre, she picked Will. And I ain't gonna lie, it was funny because when Will got nominated to do the little speech for the 2025 class or whatever, she's like, I voted for him. It was so funny. And Lisa was like, yo, what's up with that? Like, hey, super funny, right? So when he took Deidre into the room and she's talking to him, I ain't gonna lie, bro, conversation lasts like 2 minutes. She was already rubbing on Will's kneecaps. Will looking at her like, damn, girl, like, what's up, shorty? Like, then she sat on his lap and he looking at her like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, bro, Will really finna do this? But then when she started taking off her top, I'm like, god damn, like, already? It's like she wants some Will, dog. Like, hey, crazy. Cause he already spitting game. Like, hey, I'm gonna take you to Phil. I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna show you the real locations. Not that tourist stuff. We don't go to the hood. We gonna go to here. We don't go to all the way over there. And she's like, yo, Will, I've been wanting you. And then of course, boom, camera switch. So we didn't see what happened. Now, Lisa and Kareem, they went to the room, right? So, Kareem's supposed to be, the player of the school or whatever. But low-key, he seems like a pretty good guy. And it seems like, well, he admitted he always had a crush on Lisa. And it's crazy because Lisa admitted, like, damn, I've been trapped in my own little bubble. You feel me? Like, I just never noticed that you was there. Yo, fool went to like every single swim event. Like, he talked about every event. Even one of her biggest moments where she won second place and ran to her mom and was crying. And she was like, damn, bro, like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, yo, look, baby, look, man, all I want is a kiss. You feel me? And of course, she kissed him because remember, early in the episode, she was talking to Hillary and Hillary was like, yo, look, man, y'all going to college, y'all separate, y'all doing this, that, and the third. In a way, it's kind of good for you guys to find each other. Long distance relationships never really work out like that. It's kind of good to find yourselves. And she kind of took that into account. So she gave him the kiss. So when she put up on Will and she just right out the gate, hey, yo, I kissed Kareem. So then Will was hot. He's like, yo, man, me and Deidre, we did a whole bunch of everything. Okay, like, yo, get up out of here. Like, we ain't good. And she's like, you know what? We don't need to be together. But then at the end of the episode, we found out that Will didn't do anything. And it was crazy. Like, yo, honestly, that shit surprised me. And number one best moment, hands down, gotta go to Aunt Viv having baby Nickie. And plot twist, it's a baby girl. Yo, hella unexpected, okay? That was a really, really cool twist that they did. And I just love how they do things a little bit different from the OG show to, the current show. So it was dope that it was a baby girl. It was really, really cool. And of course, the OG Aunt Viv, she pulled up, she played the midwife, and it was just dope because I just love how she was like, man, it felt like I knew you for a very long time, which, you played Aunt Viv in the previous show. And it was just a cool little callback, man. And she nailed the role, man. She did a great job as the midwife. She's letting Uncle Phil know, hey, all that stress, get that shit about this room. You need to be here for your wife, okay? Your wife needs you the most right now. And it was just a beautiful moment. Also, too, side note, I love how Jazz pulled up in the clutch. Jazz got everything off the list because Uncle Phil was stressing out when he got the phone call. Hey, mommy's having this baby. And he's like, yo, what do I do? I need the list. He's like, yo, chill, bro. I got it. What do you need? And then when he pulled up to the house and who answered the door? Of course, Hillary And I just love how they finally was able to, you know, talk and rekindle. It was just a beautiful moment, bro. Like it really was. Honestly, this episode was beautiful. This was a fantastic episode. Like a little bit of drama, but it just felt beautiful, bro. Like this whole episode was fantastic. And again, I'm gonna get the last episode. I'm gonna get it out real soon. Okay, you guys don't kill me for that. But yo, you guys let me know, man. Like, this was a fantastic episode. What was you guys' like favorite moment? Honestly, I'm mad that they released this show like this. I'm really upset. I'm really am. Like, I'm just mad they gave us 3 episodes, 2 episodes, 3 episodes. This should have been a weekly release, man. And then they shortened it. They shortened it 2 episodes, but you know, it is what it is. But hey, thank you guys for watching, man. I'm out.